Crazy with all the dots here. So here's his electric version, and here's his water transformation, Flo. He's got a nice mermaid tail.
Oh, that's nice.
Oh
god! Oh no! That's
Okay,
his high
so-
version.
Keep in mind, I was 12. I didn't know what weed meant. I was just thinking, like, oh, I can't have his name be grass. Let's just think of what else is grass. Oh, weed.
Oh no.
So, watching Gordon Ramsay's Kitchen Nightmares show, so I'm gonna use those as examples because I've watched so many.
Why are you so stubborn?
I'm not stubborn.
It's like no one's striving to be better. You tell me how you feel about the frozen food.
I hate it.
Huh? Made yesterday? It was actually made 3 weeks ago.
Salad.
That was quick.
Good.
Thank you, my darling.
Enjoy.
Thank you. Jesus.
What is?
Natural with white cheddar.
Oh, this is award-winning.
Yeah.
Great.
And why is the fillet butterflied like that and cut like that?
He cuts it off and then pounds it thin.
He beats the crap out of a fillet to tenderize it when it's the most stunning cut. Wow. You're still yawning.
Doesn't look too appetizing.
It doesn't look appetizing at all, no.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Did you catch that one? Does that sound familiar? Kitchen Nightmares uses the same sound effect of some kid butchering the recorder as the pigeon documentary I talked about in my thesaurus video. Is there some, like, YouTube music library, but for documentaries we don't know about? Hey, Craig, what's the sound effect you used 43 minutes, 8 seconds into your Rubber Ducks documentary? Oh, it's Maracas_05. Ah, thanks. Yeah, I tried Maracas_02, but it didn't have the exact effect I was going for. In the UK, they don't use nearly the amount of dramatic sounds American shows use. Just look at this old clip from the UK version of A Kitchen Nightmares.
Does this make you feel better shouting in front of the blue
I'm not shouting in front of anybody.
Is that you have to show off?
I'm... How bloody
Don't
dare
be stupid. Don't be so stupid.
No over-the-top dramatic crap? It's almost pure. Here, I'll fix it American style.
in front of anybody.
That you have to show off.
I'm... How bloody
Don't be so stupid.
Putting everything aside here, I freaking really love all of Gordon Ramsay's shows. I have a problem. I've watched, like, all of the Kitchen Nightmares. I love MasterChef. I love Hell's Kitchen. I love Hotel Hell, even though I've only seen, like, 1 or 2. I haven't watched Gordon Behind Bars yet, but I still love it. Like you're talking to each other while we film the foreground. So we can talk about anything and no one would know. Watermelon, 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 water. I'm not big on most. But you didn't realize the dog only attacked Ron's child because they were teasing the dog with an ice cream cone and the dog just jumped up onto him wanting a taste. Well then it's the dumb kid's fault for-
So growing up, Mom always got us either Fuji or Gala apples, which are some of the most common apples in the US. This is all just my own opinion and research, by the way. If you have a different opinion, good for you. Gala is pretty much the standard average apple. Nothing bad, but nothing fantastic. Fuji are a bit brighter in flavor and crisper, but they're both good standard apples to make a constant variable. Ha! See, I learned something in 7th grade science. Now, yes, this is happening.
Back again with another legit food review.
Golden Delicious are softer and less sweet than Fuji and have more of an applesauce taste. I'm aware of the irony in that description. Crips Pink or Pink Lady apples are firmer than Fuji but more tart. I don't like Red Delicious. They have a thick skin and mediocre flavor, and if you get a bad one, they're super gross and spongy. Everyone knows Granny Smith. She's green and tart. Sugar Bees are a lot crisper than Fuji and, like the name suggests, super sweet. A top tier apple. Envy tastes pretty much like Sugar Bee. Call me apple racist. Jazz apples were a disappointment, mainly because I thought the name was cool and the grocery store had a fun little name tag for them. They didn't taste all that great. Ruby Frosts, no wait, I'll go faster, have thick skin and are kind of sour but not as much as Granny Smith. Pacific Rose are my favorite and the best apple. If anyone tries to tell you there's a better apple, they're probably right because I only tried like 15 out of the 7,500 varieties, which is like 0.2%, but these are the ones I buy all the time now. Honey Crisp apples are crisp Nah, they're good, but they're more expensive. Peru apples are really crunchy and taste like a weak gala. Rockets are super small and have a unique aftertaste. Macintosh are surprisingly super soft and sweet and taste nothing like a computer. Braeburn, also known as the worst apple to ever be genetically created. I tried it for the first time and was like, ugh, ew, whoa, what the freak? Like, it's trying to be sweet, but also tart at the same time, and it's like, just pick one, you're just a dumb apple. Apparently, they were created by accident and are a hybrid of Granny Smith and Lady Hamilton, so they're not even supposed to exist. Jeez, Granny Smith, use protection. But, I mean, to give them credit, that's pretty progressive considering it was the 1950s. Apparently, Braeburn is also a My Little Pony character. Anyway, avoid at all costs. I hope all the Braeburn trees burn in a giant fire and rebirth into Pacific Rose ones. So now you're an apple master. Like me. Apple Research gave me something to look forward to each week and isn't very expensive since they're apples. I'm also currently running a similar experiment on mint gum flavors. If apples aren't good enough for you, then try doing something you normally wouldn't do. But not because you're a new and improved person, just to try and get a good story.
That was a good idea.
Okay, ready?
Okay, go for it.
Ah! Oh god.
It's looking pretty cool.
Yeah, babe.
This was a bad idea.
It's okay. Howdy.
Can you jump up? Around a lot and sometimes just being really stupid. See how
MTV Cribs.
Yeah. Hey, Jaden. I'm sorry. This is Jaden. How you doing?
Feels good. Routine check. Arms back, neck, thighs. Suck it in and pinch my
I
sides.
like this. That's metal. That's the direction to take the song.
Yay!